Alright, we're going to look at some shit. Okay, let me give you some better way of looking at things. It's like three-way chess. You know what chess is? Do you know what four-way chess is? Think about it. So we're going to look at Russia, China, Iran, and all of them. But we're going to first notice what I'm talking about. Alright, we know Russia over here is doing their thing. What they did was mainly take out the big cities first. We knew this shit. Let's see if I can get you where you can see it. Let's see if I can find my arrow. Yeah, okay. So what they got to do next would probably get these little areas. But since the United Nations and them started talking stuff, Russia started throwing cyber attacks at certain areas. There's a reason for it. Aggravate the shit out of everybody is what it is. It's just plain and simple. Just aggravate them. They can do something. Russia do the same thing they're doing. He don't care about sanctions, but just think about it. Him over here in Ukraine and him over here in Russia, only thing he's doing is cyber attacking this area. He's cyber attacking Canada, which bounces off to us, bounces off to America. Let me turn you over here. So when he shot, we're going to do it like this. So what he did was cyber attack them, Canada, and America. Any other nations, he's going to do the same thing. The whole thing is about money. It's like a game. That's why I said it's four-way chess. You got to look at the money side. You got to also look at economic side and populations. That's what you got to look at in Russia and China. It's a four-way chess game. Now, you got Russia over here. Put you right where you can see. You got Russia over here doing his thing. Now, we're looking over here towards China. So let me get over here and pull China up. It's down here. Let me zoom in. We don't know where their ships are. But we do know that China's already flied its 13th time a jet to test air defense zone of Taiwan. So we know they already went past there. Everybody also knows that Australia's down here. They're bumping heads with them. They got to figure out what they're going to do next. It's a chess game. It's a big old chess game, a four-way chess game. Now, when they do, which I doubt it, I'm going to say a big if, but if he does, you got to look at America as is. We know that I already said that these people up here in South America, Brazil, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Mexico, they can come in at a certain area. We got to figure that shit out. That's the first thing we got to learn. Figure that out. We got to figure it out now. But if you're going to do an EMP and you want to do the massive damage with any other toys, then you hear how I'm looking at it as any other toys, because we got the same thing they got. Might not be the same name, but it is the same thing. We've got to remember, China's already, we know they're going to take Taiwan. And it ain't gonna be like everybody else thinks. It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. But anyone that comes our area, we got to stop them. We don't know where they're going to do or what the hell they're going to do up in here. We don't know shit. It's just common sense. We don't know shit. We're trying to figure it out. But if I was going to get chaos, if I was going to go after chaos, since I know where all the ships are being made to a point, because, you know, they got their ships, they're going to be watching us too. So they know exactly where they're built and where our jets are built. So we know that shit. So if China comes through here, the biggest population to get more chaos, is up through here, like New York City. We know that's, what, 3 million people? We know they probably would attack it. Pennsylvania area, they'll probably get it because it's got a big population. We got Florida down here. See, there's a big population there. We're getting chaos going. But if they get any kind of firepower past our area, in this area here, we're in trouble. Because most of our ships are up in this area a lot. And I hate to tell you, that's pertinent here where I was telling you. When everybody else saying no, I'm sitting there going like, yeah. So you understand where I'm coming from. Now, this area right here, if they can get up in there, if they climb up in here, let's get on down. We're going to put it in the center. If they can get in these areas, these big populations where America started, you see what I'm saying? Where America started, they're going for the biggest populations. But they also know this is where our ships be moving around and our other shit goes around. So the number one place would be is to, if I'm going to go for population, it would be like New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, maybe Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, that. But if I'm going to stop ships from getting out of this area, so I have a fighting chance like Russia or China would be wanting, right there is where they'll be coming through. Through this area here, they'll be trying to blast this area. But if one of them's got that super missile like China has, that's what I'll be worried about. Because they know the ships come up and down this area right here more than anything. They know our areas up through here. We got ship areas. You got to think about the ship areas. And where is the most population to get chaos and get people moving in fear would probably be these areas. You know, you got to think. When Yankees do shit, or what we call northern people, they stay in a small area. You see that zone right there? There's more people there than there are over in North Carolina. And there ain't nobody in the military is going to say different because they know the same thing I know. That's where all the business are. You got Bank of America there, and you got another banking area here, you got another banking area here. There's your banking area. These are where your big dogs are. You got to think about it. So I have to look at the populations of each area, figure out where everybody else, even in this area, I'm going to put it right there where you can see, biggest populations. And then they go right over here towards my area, still biggest populations. You got to figure out which one they want. People, we can say people, or we can say just populations. But they would probably get this area here because these are where our main guys are that can get to Europe. So if these are all the main areas, you got to think, where's the major shipping area? Where do they do all their shipping through? You see what I'm saying? They would take out the first areas where they build ships, so they can't get the battleships out, they can't get this out. So that's telling you what they can do. Down here, I'm pretty sure it'd be 1 or 2 weeks because the boys down here, the Texans, the Mississippi people, and Louisiana people, they don't really get along with people when it gets down to you trying to take over. So that'd be kind of hard to deal with these. These dang area here, all these, they got that gun control and stuff, so they can actually stop a lot of shit. We can't do nothing. And then down here's the same thing. And the biggest thing we got to look at is Cuba. Cuba, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and see, I'm looking at them. If they did come through and make it through Texas, through Mexico, they're probably not going to go right off towards New York. They'll probably go towards California. And we got population control down through here. You got to know where the biggest population is. I mean, this is common sense. Yeah, they're going to be wanting to know about our military, but if they're going to make chaos, real chaos, and the economy, literally destroy the economy, they got to go where all the money is. Like California, that's where a ton of money is. All that right there is a lot of money. But there's a lot of people. The population, look at the population they would have to deal with. And if it's coming over here, it's the same damn thing. Either these areas, and I said these areas, which I'm betting on that one right there. There, I got my reasons on this, but I'm betting on that. But I'm betting on that. But the major thing they're going to come after is somewhere down here too. Because our jets has to have ships to get on. So if the ships are out here, if we have all our ships out here, the jets can fly and land and gas up and go, and they can come right on over. In other words, the way I put it, let me show you a better way of putting it. If we got our ships right here, we're going to say right here, our jets, don't matter which area on this side, we can get out here, gas up, and go this way. You see what I'm saying? We've got to have our ships out here. But we don't know where the Chinese are. Where's the GPS on their ships? We don't know. We don't know where Putin's super subs are. We really don't know. So you got to think about that. You got to think. Biggest thing is right there's one. And if they're right here, China's over in this area, we got to worry about this side. So you got to play four-way chess. You got to figure out which way Russia's going, which way China's going. You got to remember, we got Iran right there. We got to worry about them because they can do some shit down here and cause more chaos. But the biggest chaos you got to worry about is right there for now. Now, if this happens in 2024, which I'm thinking it probably would kick off in 2024 around this area, we don't know where their ships are. You got to think, we do not know where their ships are. China, we don't know where China's ships are. We don't know where them supersonic weapons are. So you got to think like I was thinking. Even when I'm pissed off, I'm going to look at how many people I can help right off the bat and pray nothing happens. But I know for a fact, population control, you got to figure that out. Your economics is down through here. Everything about business is really right down through here. Everything about our economy, everything else is right here. These other places, and then you got areas over here with populations and all the businesses. You really don't have too much to think about. You got to think about it that way. Most guys ain't thinking like that. I'm thinking like that. I'm looking at it as a Navy captain on a ship, and where can I figure out where them damn Chinese are or the damn fucking Russians are out in the sea. I want to know where these motherfuckers are, period. I want to be able to get my ships out. I want to be able to get jets on the move. And when I say jets on the move, we're going to go right back, like I said, right back over here. I want my jets to have a place where they can put their damn gas up, reload, and everything. So they can go bounce here, they can bounce right there, come right off and go straight into here, get gas wherever they want to up through here. Nobody's paying that much of attention. You think about it. We got to have our ships somewhere out here so our jets can bounce. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out where will they go and what they going to do in that timeline. They got a timeline. They got everything figured out. So if the biggest populations are in California and on the East Coast, So you have to look at it like I am. The biggest populations are in California, the East Coast. You have to think about it. From New York to Miami, straight through Texas to California, that's our main areas. You got Seattle, Washington's got to be watching. Oregon's got to watch. California's got to watch. Florida's got to be on alert. Everybody's got to be watching to see where these motherfucking boats are. We don't know where Chinese boats are. We don't know where all the damn Russian ships or subs are. We don't know where no one is. We're in the blind. You got to look at the population, economics, the equipment to do shit, and people that has chaos. Most of this area is going to be right up in here. And if they go towards California, it's going to be right up in here. This area right here. You have to think about it like I am. I'm just looking at it as is, at populations, and then where my shipyards are and all. And I have to watch everything. That's one thing. The Coast Guard is great. Some of the best men on the damn ocean is the Coast Guards. They actually go out and try to find everything they can. No matter where it's at, they try to find it. But no one's paying attention. You still got, they only got a certain distance. We don't know where these motherfuckers are. Hell, if you really thought about it, where the hell's all the ships? Where is all the ships at? Think about it. That's what I'm looking at. And the only thing I'm looking at is mainly our populations, our economy, our ships, our truck drivers, and no one else is looking at it. I'm looking at the whole thing as a four-way chest. When it comes to global war, it's a four-way chest. I just got to figure out where the Chinese are over here or where the Russians are. I got to know where Russia and China is. I want to know where Russia and China is at all costs. You see what I'm saying? Has anybody even thought about that? You should have thought about it. That was my main goal, is to figure out my area is America, and I ain't letting no one get in if I can get up, if I can spot it. No one pays attention to that. The only thing they want to do is cry about what's going on over here. And all they got to do is look at where Russia has attacked, with the big cities first, then the little cities. He's doing a circle. That's all he's doing. And he's doing his little cyber attacks. If he's doing his cyber attacks, he's actually going after the United Kingdom, Canada, and America, because we control the money area. Got to think, where is these motherfucking ships at in this ocean here and in the ocean here? I ain't worried about nothing else. I want to know where these motherfucking ships are. I want to know where these super weapons are, so I don't have to worry up and down the street trying to figure out which way they're coming. You know, that's a four-way chest. You understand? Thank you.